And good evening to you. Welcome to the broadcast. Nothing Beast here with you, and we have got another great round of some video gaming for you this evening. Hello, everybody, and hope you're having a great day, whatever time it is for you. I'm in actually a pretty good mood. Didn't really do a whole lot today. I did some chores around the house. Didn't really do a whole lot. Although, wow, last night I had a hell of a time getting to sleep. Didn't get a whole lot of sleep, so I'm hoping that I got some energy for you guys. Alright, so what's going on with this today? Just like last night, we're going to do a quick round of Xeno Crisis, just to try and beat it, and then we're moving on to Stardew Valley. I am just not capable of playing this game for, long stretches of time. I tried doing a 4-hour broadcast and I didn't get anywhere near that 4 hours. I think maybe I got just over 2. And that was more than enough of this game in one sitting. It's a great game, but my god is it brutal. And then after about an hour I started making some major mistakes. So I just decided we're just going to do a quick run to start the show, and then we move on. Oops! We'll do a quick run of this, try to finish it, one or the other, and then move on to the main game for the show. So think of this as your opening act. Garfield Chan, good to see you again. I don't know about legend, but thank you. I appreciate the hype. If I ever get famous, I'll make sure to consider you as my hype man. Garfield, how you doing this evening? Hope you're having a good. Yeah, exactly. It's a pre-show. Hope you're having a great start to the day, or whatever time it is for you. Why are they giving me all these blobs? This is the third one I've had this level. I've never had more than a single one. It's like the game decided to go on extra hard mode, knowing that I'm only going to do it once. Son of a bitch. Yeah. I'm doing really good. I didn't have much going on today. Played some Dead by Daylight. And I'm starting to get pretty good at it. I've kind of changed a bit of my philosophy towards the game, and I think the problem is I'm not used to multiplayer games, and I think I'm just too competitive. I'm used to just playing games on my own, and I think the problem was I was just playing more competitively than I needed to, because I don't know if you know how Dead by Daylight plays, but even if you don't win, you still score points, and those points can be used to level up your characters. So, I got to give credit to a person who wrote. I was looking up strategies, and I saw someone online, and they said how you should look at this if you're going to play as one of the killers, if you're going to mainline the killer level. And it gave me some really good information to think about, and I started thinking about, where it's at. But I also picked up some strategies and everything, so we'll just do straight up power. I've had a good run of rounds today. I had a couple of them where I just obliterated every survivor. Some of them where I didn't get a single hook. So it's kind of all over the place, but I'm still learning the ins and outs of the game. Oh, I love the laser so much. So I haven't ruled out the idea of maybe using Dead by Daylight to play. But it's going to be a little bit different. I don't think I'll be doing it as a live show. because the load times and waiting for a match can get dreadfully long. And nobody wants to sit through loading screens and all that. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do is do a pre-record. Like, once I'm ready to do it, I think I'll sit down and just record a bunch and then edit it down to its core. And I think it'll, I think it'll be fun. Just basically cut out all the loading screens and just keep the game forward. And I better be careful, I'm about to die. I'm not doing very good in this at all. Maybe I should stop talking. Yeah, you know what? If I had my choice between Wendy's and tamales, tamales every time for me. So, that's okay. That's the thing about fast food joints that have been around for, 60-some years. They're not going anywhere. Oh, come on. His tail fires out in 4-way directions, and I don't know why I can never pay attention to that. So yeah, yeah, I think at some point maybe I'll do it this weekend and just record a big session of Dead by Daylight and see if I can get maybe an hour or so. We'll just see how it goes. Wow. I keep getting these round numbers. Just enough to give me enough power to max it out, just enough to max out my health.
They're below the surface.
I tell you though, those tamales sound pretty good. My dinner was a ham and cheese sandwich. But it was on tiger bread, so I at least was trying to make it somewhat fancy. I had never seen tiger bread before I moved to an area that had a lot of bakeries. I love me some tiger bread. I don't know exactly what it is that makes it tiger bread. It's just that there's a marbling or something that goes on the top. Is it like a tiger stripes sort of stuff? And it's really a good crusty bread. And in a roll form is very delicious. But yeah, tamales, man, I could really go for a mess of tamales right now. I have not yet gotten the nerve to make them myself. But I will say, I'm awfully surprised at how easy it is to get me corn husks to make the tamales. The Asian grocery stores always seem to have corn husks in stock. Sometimes you have to look for them, but I'm not sure what it is with the Asian grocery stores, what they use the corn husks for. But they also have, since they're already an ethnic grocery store sort of thing, and they're a little different than the standard grocery store, they tend to carry some of the stuff that's hard to find. So, going in and finding Hispanic foods and things like that, it's not necessarily out of the question.
Watch out.
Come on, pop up. I hate these enemies because they're so ridiculously, they take so damn long to drop, just because they hide on the ground so damn long. And when you get like 4 or 5 of them on the screen at the same time, they can really be a pain. They're not difficult, they're more annoyance than anything. And they throw off my game. because you see him moving around, and you can't do anything about it.
Rescue the humans.
So I am a little disappointed, even though I'm in a good mood. I am a little disappointed because I have ordered a microphone stand because I wanted to try and increase my broadcast quality. And one of the things that I can do is get some better audio. And I actually found a heck of a deal. It was a online store that had a microphone on a extendable arm. Just very similar to the ones I used to use when I worked in radio. And it said that it was a pre-order, and it said that it would ship from the warehouse on the 14th. Well, unfortunately, it's starting to look like I might not get this thing until next month. I don't know. I'm waiting until the 14th before I fully, react to it, because that's when I'll get my shipping information. But the website said that it would ship from the warehouse on the 14th. I was assuming that meant that I would probably get it within a week. But the website's now saying next month. So, but that's not my order. That's just what the website says. So maybe mine will be on its way soon. I don't know. I very rarely order stuff online. I know I'm kind of weird and old school that way. But I like shopping and being able to carry something out of the building that day. Plus, I like to be able to pick something up, take a look at it, and do my own research. You order it online, you could get something completely different than what they had in the picture. You gotta be so careful. It's like all those jackasses who were selling PlayStation 5s, but they were like the box only, and people were, they weren't reading it completely. So they were bidding up to, $600-700 for an empty box, which is just ridiculous. It's like, yeah, it's not like you're being dishonest, but it's still ridiculous. What's with all the bats? Are you sure there's not any more in the room? Final stage. Or final room, at least. Oh. Well, but the thing is the item that I was getting was actually a pre-sale, and that's why I was able to get the thing 50% off. It was a pre-order sort of thing, so it technically hasn't made it to the stores. But actually, this shop that I'm buying from is online only. So when they say it's shipping from the warehouse, I'm like, okay, so where's it going from the warehouse instead of straight to my house? I don't know. Like I said, I'll know more when the thing actually ships, and I'm hoping that'll be later this week. And then I'm hoping to have an answer as to when I can expect it. So I'm not worried. I'll be disappointed if it doesn't show up as early as I hoped, because I was really hoping it would be Oh, no, you're fine, you're fine. I don't think I actually said it was an online store, online-only store. I was just kind of hoping to have it later this month. And it might not be here until, like, the middle of next month. We'll just have to wait and see.
Make your selection.
Let's do ammo limits. And that's all we can buy. Alright.
What happened here?
So, and the main reason why I'm so anxious for it to get here is because I have other projects. Not just streaming, I have other things that the audio that I'm using right now just isn't cut. I have movie reviews, I've got video game reviews, I've got a lot of projects in the works, and I've done sample videos for my YouTube channel, and the audio quality is just unacceptable, in my opinion. I could do it, and it would be okay, but I'd like to actually have a microphone. Because I'm not 100% sure with all of my devices, which one is actually doing the audio work. I've got a webcam, I've got an Xbox, or I'm sorry, not an Xbox, but a laptop, and I'm not exactly sure which one is the automatic go-to item. What movies? I plan on doing some really, really shitty stinkers. I've always wanted to do a like an homage. Well, I won't say exactly what it is, but I've always wanted to do like not exactly a movie review, but a movie like presentation of like obscure bad movies that are still kind of fun to watch. So I don't want to say exactly what kind, but there's going to be... I've got a list of movies that have already lined up, ready to go. I've been lazy and haven't really worked on the project, but it's something I've been wanting to do for years. But trust me when I say there are going to be some real stinkers.
Watch your back.
Really bad movies. Some of the titles, they're the types of movies that you look at the title and you're like, really? That's what they called it? But it has some potential to be kind of fun, so I'm hoping to get the project going soon.
Rescue the humans.
But again, if I don't have any decent vocal recordings, then there's not going to be much point in doing it. Shit.
Rebound shot. Room clear. Rescue the humans.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm not too worried about YouTube. I doubt I'll ever get monetized, and to be honest, the type of project might be the type that always gets me demonetized. Honestly, it's mostly to drum up support for my streaming channel. That's what it's all about. It's just a matter of getting attention for this channel, because this is the thing that if I'm gonna monetize, this I think would be the option to go. YouTube is so ridiculous. Actually, I did a video not that long ago, and before I could even post the damn thing, it already gave me warnings it was not able to be monetized. And then they edited it to change its formatting, and I was really pissed off. And it was I was doing a reaction to a new video game trailer. I literally just had the video game trailer and me reacting to it, and that was not good enough. And I was just like, oh, for crying out loud. So, to me, the idea of monetizing YouTube is a lost cause. If it happens, great, but I'm not going to work hard for It's a new game for the Switch, but it's kind of a remake of an old classic, maybe a reboot. I don't remember if it's Ghosts. I think it's Ghosts and Goblins Resurrected, and I'm thrilled for the idea. I'm hoping to. It's supposed to come out in February, but it's on my YouTube channel. As far as I know, it hasn't been taken down. But they edited it so that it zooms in on the damn thing. So yeah, during the actual commercial part, you can't see me, but the audio's all there. So I just left it. I was like, yeah, I could probably reformat it, but I'm not gonna bother. But they sent me a message that said that it could not be monetized. And I'm just like, okay, I don't care. Just stop screwing with the frame rate. I never knew who he was. I mean, I knew him because Adult Swim on Cartoon Network featured him a few times, but I never knew who he was. I've never really been big into rap. I don't have anything against it. It's just not my type of music. So I did hear about it though. I never knew who he was. Oh shit! I am just stinking out loud during this. This is not that tough of a boss battle. Okay. I like that when it's been a second or two, and then that last little. All right.
Make your selection.
Oh, we need the gas mask for this one. Let's do ammo limit first, speed, and then we'll add 2 more grenades.
Stay alert. Room clear. Watch out. Room clear. Rescue the humans.
So if I remember right, this level was as far as I got. I got to the boss yesterday, and that's as far as I got. This is actually one of the tougher bosses, and he's not really that tough. It's just, it's hard to get a pattern on. Because his shots are kind of all over the place.
Room clear. Flamethrower. Rescue the humans.
Flamethrower is a pretty good weapon. I like it because it takes care of projectiles. Well, bullets, at least, from the enemy.
Room clear. Rescue the
Oh,
humans.
damn it. I'm just gonna run this weapon out. I hate it. Hate it so bad. It's good on the lower levels, but when you're having a lot of tougher enemies coming at you rapid fire, it really sucks. This is the BFG. I would so much rather have just my standard weapon. I didn't realize what it was when I grabbed it accidentally. Yeah, one shot can clear out an entire row of enemies, but it's the charge up really kills your ability to do that. Okay. And since basically at this point my character is all leveled out except for the grenades, I don't really go for the dog tags. It's just I'll get them if I pass by, but I won't go out of my way to get them because at this point my character has full health, full ammo, and that's really all you need. Putting yourself in harm's way for a dog tag. Oh! Alright, Garfield Chan, thank you so much for hanging out with me, even though it was a little bit short, but we'll catch you next time, and get yourself some Wendy's. Oh, dang, I thought that was going to be the boss. That rocket launcher was not as good as I thought it was going to be. Let me know what you think. I'm honestly curious. Oh, damn it. Pinning me in the corners and I'm starting to get pissed off. Ah! I keep getting the doors on the bottom. Shit.
What is it?
Oh, got him. Nice that shotgun came in at the absolute last second. Alright, the lab is not too tough of a level, but it can be annoying. Alright, so literally we only need 6 more dog tags and we have maxed out. But like I said, at this point I am done collecting them. Or going out of my way.
Stay alert.
Alright.
Clear. Stay alert.
one thing I hate about these zombies is, yeah, you gotta kill them twice, but you definitely want to keep them on the outskirts of the screen because their corpses are deadly. When they drop to the ground, if you touch them, it's like a shit. Their corpses will actually cause damage if you step on them. That and they're just annoying, especially if they're the last enemy of the room. They're not exactly the most aggressive, so like that one, he's barely coming towards me, but once you drop them and they take on their second form, they'll come straight for you. So they're not the worst thing in the world, but it's still good to try to take them down as soon as they show up. Because there's nothing worse than dodging a mobile enemy and then taking damage from a stationary enemy. And then when they're the last one in the room, you gotta wait for them to resurrect. Little spinny drone things, they're not too bad. You just gotta remember that they're always going at 45-degree angle. No matter what, they'll always bounce the same direction. So in seeing that, you can really easily follow their patterns. But you get a bunch of them on screen at the same time, they can be a real pain in the ass. It's definitely strength in numbers. Ah, shit. Oh my god, I actually dodged them. Sometimes when I do a dodge roll into an enemy, it feels like it is still causing damage. That bullet would have got me, but the flamethrower dropped it instead. Oops, wrong way.
Rescue the humans.
Shit! This level really isn't that tough. The main thing about this one is... ah, shit. The main thing about this level is they're just introducing a whole bunch of new enemies. None of them are particularly tough, but there's a lot of new concepts that you gotta follow. Like the resurrecting zombies, the enemies coming up from the floor, dropping from the ceiling, bouncing around the room. Human enemies that shoot, gun turrets, laser, taser thingies. I sure feel like I'm running out of ammo a lot. I know they're throwing a lot of enemies at me, but still, I didn't see him. And the nice thing about this one, the boss is not difficult at all. It's more the try not to get overwhelmed sort of situation. Because it can be tricky. Because not only do you have the boss to contend with, but there are these little gun turret things that pop up. And taking care of them in place of the enemy takes a little bit of finesse sometimes. Oh, come on! I hate that when I dodge roll right into an enemy that just spawns. It sure feels like these levels are going on for a long time.
Room clear. What happened here?
What the hell hit me? My favorite weapon in the entire game. Drops everything right away. Unfortunately, I never get it during bosses. It does happen once in a while, though. Shotgun's pretty great, but you gotta be close. There's a couple of enemies you definitely don't want to have a shotgun for, especially if they explode when you kill them. But most enemies you can get within range and be okay. Oh, damn it, I didn't see that one. I was focused on the one at the edge. Shit. My game has just gone to shit all of a sudden. I am... Come on, give me a giant health pack, game. Be nice to me. Oh, come on! I was nowhere near that bullet.
Room clear. Over there.
Shit! God damn it! Yeah, give me the weapon now, you son of bitches. Oh! Damn it.
Continue.
Nope. One run, and that is all. Oof. Alright. Oops, that's not right. Alright, so let's update our information. And that, and update. Alright. And moving on to Stardew Valley. Oh, that Xeno Crisis is so fun, but it's so aggravating. I've played a lot of rounds in that one, and the closest I have gotten was I got 3 rooms away from the final boss. Or the final situation. I'm not 100% sure what even happens at the end. Alright, so we'll switch that back over. And now for something completely different. Been a while since I've tended my crops. Oops. Okay, so we got some stuff to donate. Take that. We'll take 1 piece of bait. Oh, we can make an iron thing. I think. Let's take a look at the forecast. Not fortune. Beautiful sunny day tomorrow. Alright. Trap baited, and if you're really lucky, you can get your watering can upgraded, and you don't really have to worry about missing out on any watering days. If it's going to be a rainy day tomorrow, water all of your crops and run the and then if it's going to be rainy tomorrow, water all of your crops, run it into the shop, and get it taken care of. Let's see. Have I donated a melon yet? Okay, I have donated a melon, but I need gold level melons, and I don't think I have any of those. None in here. And none in here, and I didn't grow any, so we'll go ahead and ship those. I think I was going to donate that, so get rid of the trash. And I think everything else is donatable. I think there's a frozen geode that can be donated too. Fall forage, winter forage, fish tank, boiler room vault, and bulletin board. Oh, I've already donated a frozen geode. Okay. Alright. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So we got that one. Alright. Oh, it's Sunday. It's Sunday. Let's go check the... check the traveling merchant. I guess while I'm waiting for a rainy day, I can get my pickaxe. I can get my pickaxe or my axe turned in. Alright, so we'll go see if the traveling merchant has anything good. I got 5,600. So, if there's anything worth buying... My god, I am low on energy. I guess the last time I played I must have collapsed. That's why I got the letter. A large milk. Yes, I will buy that. Winter root and a lobster. Let's take a look. Okay, well I can turn in the large milk, definitely. And winter root. Okay, I'll go ahead and buy that one too. How about the lobster? Is there anything that a lobster can be turned in for? Ah, the crab pot, yes. A little expensive, but the rewards will be worth it. Already 10 o'clock. Man, where did the day go? So we'll run up and donate everything, and then we'll head over to Gunther and what's his name? Clint. If there's anything left over. I'm pretty sure there'll be a couple of items to head down that way. Okay, first things first, do the fish tank and the crab pot. Nice. And we got 3 crab pots. Okay. Okay, there's that. Another bundle complete. Ooh, 5 gold bars. Very nice. Oh, aquamarine. Nice. Really knocking these out quick. Alright, so we'll donate the jade and we'll check on the frozen geode. Pam is thirsty. Did you know that my sister hates the fish taco? She finds it, like, absolutely awful. I got these new shoes yesterday because my old pair had a brown smudge. I just threw them into the garbage. Would have donated them, but I don't like the idea of some weirdo wearing my shoes, you know? What? It's kind of a dick thing to say, dude. Don't what me. Alright, let's see what we can donate. Just, this one. Alright. Moving right along. I think silver, I can't remember if silver is, I think silver is 5,000. Let's process Geo first. Alright, and upgrade tools. Yeah, we need 5,000. Alright. And we'll donate pyrite. Oops. Okay, I don't think there's a whole lot else we can do. We're very low on oh yeah. We're very low on stamina, so yeah, not much else that we can do. Oh. Well, that would have been bad. Oh, we can do the bars. Put you away there. Oh, okay, I already gave him the copper bar, so we'll just keep that. I'll donate everything else. Not too bad, midway through summer, and we've got quite a few of the community calendar items donated. I'm struggling to make ends meet. I don't have enough patience. I guess I should try to get patience from the neighboring towns. Oh, wait, that's the donation. The monetary donations. Another furnace to add to the collection. Very nice. Frozen tier and fire quartz. Those are a little further along in the mines. Okay. Do I ever take a day off? Yeah. Sometimes. Let's see, is there any birthdays coming up? Oh, I know. It's been a while. I think it's been a while since I've checked my bat cave. No, that's not a direct euphemism. That is an actual statement. I have not checked my bat cave in a while. Alright, we've just increased our output by 50%. Put you there. And let's see if we got any fruit. Ooh, lovely, lovely. Spiceberry, wild plum, salmon berries. Do any of those need to get donated? I'm pretty sure the wild plum has, but I don't think the salmon berry or the spiceberry are a donation at all. Fall crops, summer crops. It wouldn't be under crops. Fall forage, no. Winter forage, no. It has helped a lot with the foraging, though. So, let's see. Let's make some plum jam and some salmonberry wine. That just sounds delightful. Drop all that off. Alright, I think we're done for the day. Make sure we got all of our tools ready to go. Just kind of clear out some of the long-term storage. Okay, yeah. I did get the wheat, so we can sell everything else. I'm not really saving those for anything. Okay. And let's go say hi to Leslie. Leslie, no. And off to bed we go. Okay, we got 4,000. Let's check the forecast real quick. If it's not going to be rainy tomorrow, we'll turn in our pickaxe and get that iron level. Storm is approaching, thunder and lightning. Okay, so ooh, and it's a corn day and a tomato day. Awesome, and a pepper day. Hey, let's make some chili con carne. Alright, so quickly, we will water all of our crops, and then we'll get the watering can turned in. Because what happens is he will work on it today, he'll work on it tomorrow, and it should be available on Wednesday. And then Wednesday will be the day that I can go back to watering, and that'll be the day that I need to water. Unless we get 2 rainy days in a row, then it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, if I get it in the shop today, and then in the shop tomorrow, it'll be there. Alright, so hopefully we get some gold star corn. We got 1, 3, 4, 5. All right, we got the quality crop level for the corn. All right, I think I got everything there. So we'll just finish watering those. And that's the one thing I do love about corn. Now that it's taken all month to grow, now it will produce steadily all through the month of summer, through summer and through autumn. So basically, we've done all the hard work. Now we just got to water every single day, and we'll have a steady source of corn income. So let's see the summer crops. Okay, so the quality crops right there. We need the tomato. And then we'll just save one for that. So, okay, so let's take one of those. Take one of those. We'll take 5 of those. And we got a bunch more melons going, so hopefully we get some gold star melons. But if we don't, we'll just make a big field of pumpkins for next season. Oh, I forgot to grab my iron. We'll get our watering can going. Alright. So it should be all day today, all day tomorrow, and then Thursday. I don't know where I'm going. Head up north and get our items donated to the community center. Oh, I just realized I won't be able to water these. Dang it. And if I don't get them in the ground by tomorrow, I won't be able to grow them. So I can't grow any more melons this season. Oh, that's all right. We'll hold on to them for next year. We want the crops. So pantry. Let's do the quality crops. Plenty of time for that one. Summer crops. The tomatoes. And fall crops. Okay, so we're just waiting on one single blueberry. Alright, so what do we have left? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so a bit. Chickens will definitely help once they get laying some large white and brown eggs. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. Yeah. Sorry. sometimes it takes me a little bit to... Oh no! I forgot to water these. Oh, damn it! I am really just failing. Well, they'll be a day behind, but won't be that big of a deal. They'll be wilted tomorrow, but the rain will perk them back up. Because one of those is my blueberry, and I only planted one. Okay. Let's see, we have some pine tar. I don't think I have anything that needs that. Nope. Alright, well, let's take our club and put away our axe. And we'll head up to the mines and just do a little bit of mining. We're in the dark part of the caves, and I hate the dark parts of the caves. There's very little to get from them, and they take way longer than they should because you just can't see anything. Oh, hello. What sort of gadget should I tinker with this summer? Make me a pasta maker. It's not super difficult, just a pasta cutter and a roller. Oh, I love those. I had a pasta roller when I was living back in the States, and I used it quite a bit, and it took me a while to find one here in Australia, but I found one for a really good price. Oh, I'm in the winter caves. I didn't realize I was in the winter caves. It's just been a while since I played. Oh, dwarf scroll. must have a little bit of luck going for me. I'm getting the ladders pretty quick. to 27. Well, it's slower. How about this? +1, +2. That's an upgrade. And they're fashionable. No, don't throw those away. Why is that the go-to? The go-to thing. Well, you gotta make every hit count with this thing. Frozen Tear, awesome. That's something I need to donate. Oh, this is a much bigger cave than I thought it was. Come on, give me one more ladder. At least give us a little bit of progress. Go. All right. Tundra boots. Boy, I'm just getting all the fashionable boots today. All right, what is it? +2, +1. I think I'd rather have the defense than the immunity. Sorry, awesome blue shoes. They were pretty slick. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and leave before things get a little too hectic. Fairly low on health and energy, and we did a little bit of work, so we can donate one of those frozen tears, and we got plenty of time to make it back to the barn. Where was the, I think it was the enchanters? Or maybe the adventurers? The geologists, that's it. Okay, so we just got to get to the lowest levels, and that's where the fire quartz is at. Oh, I've already received that. Alright, well, we'll do some major mining tomorrow, since it's going to be a rainy day. Okay. Pickaxe proficiency going up just in time to hit the mines. Very nice. What do we end up with? 2,200. Not too bad for a single day. Okay, I don't think we need anything else, so let's just head up to the mines. It's Tuesday, so there's nothing... There's nothing major going on. No reason not to run on up and get into the mines and spend as much time as possible. And with all these metal instruments in my pocket, hopefully I don't get struck by lightning. That would be an interesting thing to add to a future thing. If you're running around in a rainstorm and you get struck by lightning, do they take you straight to the hospital? What do they do? And is the day ruined? That could be an interesting thing to watch out for. Maybe give a special pair of boots that you can craft so that you don't get electrocuted. Ah. There we go. Escape, escape. Get out of there. Have I donated a crystal fruit yet? Nope. I just realized I kind of zoned out there. I was hoping I didn't pass up the ladder and didn't even pay any attention to it. Yeah, it's just... It's very weird sometimes when you just zone out and then you realize, you come back to it and you just realize that you've been gone for whatever it is and you just brain's on autopilot. It's very weird. Very weird when that happens. Oh, there's a ladder. Go! The crystal dagger. 4 to 10 damage. Weight plus 5. Yeah. Alright. Level 60. Give me one more ladder. We got enough stamina to maybe find one more. We got plenty of time. Okay, we got to get rid of some stuff because there's a bunch of items in there. Boy, I don't know what to get rid of. I guess we'll get rid of that and the sap. Yeah, I'll throw that away. Come on, ladder. I know, I'm starting to feel exhausted. Oh, damn it. What do we got? There it is, right there. Alright. And we're going to go ahead and leave. Made some good progress in the mines. But it's late enough in the day, so we'll just head on home. Winter root. Already got that one donated, so we just need the crystal fruit. Go ahead and turn it all of our bug meat into bait, so it doesn't take up 2 different slots. We don't have anything that we need bug meat for. Wow, 600 pieces. I didn't realize we had that much there. We don't need that. The crab pots we can put into the water. So, crystal fruit donation, winter root does not need to be. Okay. clear and sunny tomorrow. Is that seriously all I got? 7? That's pretty funny. I could have swore I had more than that, but that's alright. Steel watering can is ready, so there you go. That was a little bit of an experiment, because I wasn't 100% sure. Okay, so we need to donate that. We'll donate one of those. Just making sure we don't have anything else left over. And I'm waiting for 2 more apples to show up for a donation. So we'll sell off wild plum jelly, which sounds delightful. It's Wednesday. I guess we'll take the long way down. So we got a lot of time to kill getting to the shop. They open at 9. So we'll just we'll take the scenic route. Anytime there's a big rainstorm or thunderstorm, always come down to check your beach. It always seems like there's a whole lot of stuff that's been washed up after the storm. Could just be a total coincidence, but it always feels like there's a little bit more than average the day after a storm. All right. Okay, let's get some geodes cracked open and see if we can get some good stuff. Two different types of geodes, and I get 3 identical items. Another painting for my very cluttered house. But I'll take it. Oh, and we'll head up and make a donation. Alright, so when winter comes around, I just gotta get the yams and crocus. I'm pretty sure you can't get those anywhere except during wintertime. So, common mushroom and a hazelnut. Yeah. Not too worried about this, because that's just the bridge repair. But it's something. Oh, good thing I came back. I forgot I got to water all of my crops. I hate it when lightning strikes one of my crops. By the way, if you're trying to go for giant crops, if lightning strikes one of them, don't get rid of it. It'll still count. I had a big field of, I can't remember if they were pumpkins or melons. It was a while ago. But I was upset because I had this big field, and that one lightning strike really took a big portion of the percentage out of it. Because every 3x3 field gives you 1% chance to have a giant crop. And if you have a field that's 9x9, you will see almost 50% chance. Almost a 50% chance. So, yeah, so it was a little disappointing when I lost, when I had a storm and one of my crops had fallen by the wayside. But I left it alone, and when all the other crops came in, the giant crop was on top of the one that got struck by lightning, and I was like, okay, I guess it still counts, which was really awesome because I really thought that the opportunity was lost. Ooh. Alright, let's make some peach jam. Great. Great placement there. You know, Leslie, it's a really, really bad place for you to be sleeping where I don't know when I'm swinging an axe. Have some spatial awareness and realize I can't see you when you hide like that. Just like a real damn cat sometimes. if you ever want to find all the hiding spots in your house, turn your cat loose. One of my cats, his favorite spot is my wife's closet where she keeps all of her shoes. He just, I don't know what it is about that space. He just loves it. He'll spend all day there. But he's very much an antisocial cat. And nothing wrong with that. He just, I've never had a cat that was so independent. Because he'll go most of the day, doesn't need anybody's attention. I mean, he'll come around with food when it's dinner time and everything, but he'll sit by himself all day long. I'll come upstairs, and you know, when he wants attention, he'll just come around, and you know, usually be you know, just getting ready to go out, and he'll jump up onto the bed and sit down next to me and take attention for, you know, 5-10 minutes, as long as I'm willing to sit there, or able to sit there anyway. And then all of a sudden he's just like, okay, I'm done, and just walks away. He's affectionate when it is time for attention, but most of the time he just does his own thing. I was actually talking with the wife about that not that long ago, and I feel like I'm kind of glad that we rescued him instead of some other family, because he is, you know, when a person wants a pet, they don't want something that just lives in the house. They want something for a little bit of companionship, and you know, sometimes animals have their quirks, but most of the time, you know, you want a pet because they come around, show affection, and all that. But this cat, no, none of that. He doesn't dislike us. He just likes doing his own thing. And I was wondering, you know, what would happen if someone else were to have adopted him? You know, would he? You know, would somebody just be like, well, this cat doesn't want anything to do with us, so we're going to bring him back? Or would he get bounced around from house to house? I don't know. But you know, I can see someone being very petty and be like, well, this cat just doesn't want anything to do with anybody. What's the point? You know, there is no point. They're cats. They don't really have a point. So I'm glad that we got him, because he's got a decent temperament for our household, and it definitely works. And yeah, he more or less gets along with the other cat and our new dog. I think he likes my new puppy, because he now isn't the youngest in the house, and he knows he can beat up on the dog. Because boy, he definitely stands up to him. It's kind of funny. They don't have any like knockdown, drag out brawls or anything like that, but my dog wants to play and the cat doesn't. Or rather, they both want to play, but it's a completely different game. Like, the cat is like, how close can I get my paw through this door that you can't walk through, and bat you, and see how many times you come back for more. Because we have these sliding doors that we rope off the living room area and the rest of the house, like when we're running the air conditioning and everything. Or sometimes we just want to keep the cats out from one room and everything. So when the door is sometimes it's open just enough so the cats can come in and out. And sometimes my dog will sit at the door because he's too big to get through, and my cat will bat at him through the door, and he gets up, shakes it off, and comes back for another round, and you know, it's just back and forth, back and forth. The cats know that they can get close to him because he can't get through the door, and he's just too stupid to know that you know, this is bad attention. He just keeps coming back for more. But you know, dogs are like that. Dogs are just dopey. They're just they want to play, and it doesn't matter if you're roughhouse with them. They definitely want to play. it's funny though. It definitely makes for some amusing days. Let's put you. Let's see. That'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All crops are watered. Boy, it makes a big difference from copper to iron. Another storm for tomorrow. But I don't have... Yeah. No, I'll save it. I was going to update my copper pickaxe, but since it's going to be rainy tomorrow, we'll save it for when it's not raining, because that's it's when it's raining, you always want to go up into the mines and everything. So tomorrow will be a miner day. What do we do? Let's go take a gift to Odd Lady. Let's try a frozen tier. Have we done a frozen tier yet? No, just quartz and amethyst. I honestly don't know what she likes. She's scientifically minded, so I don't know. The most science that we have in here is like the earth science, so all the gemstones and everything. I'm really not sure what she would like. I'm sure she'd probably like a battery, but has no batteries. And I just realized she might actually be working at the hospital, because I always forget she works at the hospital. Alright, well, we'll check the hospital to see if she's there. You know, I never knew that you could do this. Huh. I've decided I'm going to build a robot someday. That should be very easy for you. Really? Are you sure you're not just trying to flatter me? Well, I'm trying to flatter, but this is a super gift. Thank you. Yay! 2 hearts. Alright, 10,000 for that. Let's head down to the beach and we'll see if there's anything worth picking up there. One piece of coral. Well, it'll sell. Alright, well, we'll just finish up the day chopping some wood. Alright. Oh, I'm just having a hell of a time getting through here. Okay. We'll get to bed, and fingers crossed, the traveling merchant has something good for us. $500. What was it? $520 or $530? Wow. A ridiculously low amount. Oh, it's corn and pepper bag. And tomato. to see. Oh. I'll put those away. And take that. And then head up to the mines just as soon as we find out if there's anything worth purchasing from the traveling merchant. Okay, we already got the sunfish. How about milk or cheese? Don't really need anything. Kaori Potato, how are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining me on this rainy day on the farm. About to head up to the mines to see if we can find some fancy rocks. Haven't seen you around for a while, Kaori. Hope everything's been all right. I think I can't remember. I think it was I was playing Jackbox when you joined in, if I remember right. I could be wrong though. Alright, so we got a little bit of fruit in case we need something to snack on while we're deep in the mines. I forgot to check to see how my luck is, but honestly, I've never really noticed a big difference when luck is with me versus when, you know, the luck is not. I mean, I'm sure it does make a difference, but it's never been something that has made a major difference to me. Sometimes I just go through the mines and it just feels like everything is going my direction. And then there's other times where it just doesn't feel like anything is working at all. And, you know, and then but most of the time I forget to check my forecast, fortune, so I have no idea if that has anything to do with it or not. Ugh, damn ghosts. Oh, we'll take the jade before we get going. Well, at least we're getting some decent iron. No matter what, we'll be able to get a bunch of upgrades as soon as we get the money to be able to do so. think iron level is 5,000 each. But if I get the 10,000, I might just go ahead and get the backpack upgrade. That is never a bad decision. Oh, there we go. Well, the knockback on this thing is pretty crazy, but the swing rate is ridiculously slow. I guess you can't have it all. I just hate that this is the best weapon that I have so far. There's several times I've played this game, and this is always gets to be the best weapon that I get usually until I get through the mines. And then all of a sudden I start getting decent drops. But, yeah, I don't know. Oh, Jesus, finally. And now let's take on some skeletons. Or more soot sprites. Oof. Yeah, I definitely need to get a better weapon. Hopefully the game decides to shine its benevolence down upon me and gives me one. it's still too early for the prismatic shard. Just something with a little bit more speed would be probably more than enough. Oh, get out of there! Get out of there! Didn't even have the decency to drop the ladder. Now, there's still plenty of time to make it to 75, but I got to find that ladder before I run out of stamina. We got 2 more hours to find the ladder. I think we should be okay with stamina. There we go. That was pretty good timing. Okay, let's get out of here. to. Do we got a little bit of maple syrup? We got a little bit of maple syrup. I really should start selling some of my weapons. Put away that. Take that. That. Okay. A level up. Oh yeah, level 7 for me. $3,000 for the day. All thanks to the corn. Hey, Garftan. You're gonna get me starting singing. Don't, and I can't sing. I can't hit the high notes. Don't stop believing. Hold on to the feeling now. Street lights, people. Sitting in a motel room. Smell the wine and cheap perfume. For a minute they'll stand the night. I don't know. Just one more time. Honestly, nobody. I don't think anybody officially knows the lyrics. People just sing it. People just get drunk and sing it as loud as possible. Then you're fine. It's when you start singing David Allan Coe in a redneck bar. That's when you know you're drunk. I was never one to go out. Bring Demetrius and Noah. Okay. Well, I got plenty of them growing. Just gotta wait until they come through. I was never one to really do any drinking. I still don't. When I was young, never really understood the whole point. I was never that, I didn't get the social aspect of it. Never really went out to any parties. Usually when I went to parties, I just saw everybody else getting completely plastered, and I was like, yeah, I think I'd rather just find something else, find something more fun. I've always said that if you have to be drunk to have a good time, then I consider you a boring person. But there was one time I did go out drinking, and a buddy of mine invited me to go bar hopping with him. I had never done it before, but I hadn't hung out with him for a while. This was after college and everything, and we ended up somewhere around the third bar, and then it kind of got a little bit blank, and I don't remember anything else really after that. And then all of a sudden, I realized that I was singing David Allan Coe's "You Never Even Call Me By My Name" at the top of my lungs in a really shady-looking redneck bar. So I'm glad that my friends were kind of keeping me in check, because there's a very good chance I could have had my ass beat by a drunk redneck that night. So, yeah, I need to get watching Adventure Time. I never really, I watched several episodes, but I never really sat down to watch the whole thing, and I really should. It's from what I've seen, it's a great show, and there's a lot of stuff that I want to see. Oh, okay, so we got another donation there. Okay. So, but yeah, I had a couple of instances where I got a little bit drunker than I probably should have, and I'm definitely not proud of that. And I don't I've always been kind of bewildered by how people think that drinking a whole lot of liquid is something to brag about. Yeah, I got so drunk last night. So I ate 3 cheeseburgers. You don't hear me bragging about it. Takes about the same amount of effort, too. It's just instead of, lifting 8-ounce curls, I'm bringing a bacon double cheeseburger to my face. All right. Well, thanks for swinging back by, Garfield. We'll catch you next time. Maybe next time we'll do some karaoke or something. Let's see, Nautilus Shell, that's a donation. Alright, it's Saturday. Well, I hate to say it, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it to the end of the broadcast. I had a rough sleep last night, and didn't get to bed until late, and then it had a bird that was near the house that decided to start chirping at like 4:30 in the morning. So very, very little sleep. I'm honest. I got like a half-hour nap earlier, and I don't think that's enough. So I think I'm gonna finish this day, and I think I'm gonna call it a day for the broadcast. I actually was talking with my wife and trying to figure out what's going on. I seem to be having some seasonal issues, but it's summertime here, which is usually a pretty good time for me. But it's been a little rough. I started actually blaming the idea that that my body is still adjusting to the new time zones and everything. Because where I grew up right now is supposed to be the dead of winter. And we don't ever get winter here. I'm about, what is today? I got about, I would say I got about 10 more, I think it's 10 more days. No, it's the 23rd. The 23rd is actually my anniversary for landing in Australia. And that'll be my 2-year anniversary coming to the country. And I'm very excited for that anniversary. But, so I've almost been here 2 full years. And I don't know. I feel like I don't know if it's like my body is rejecting it. It's just I haven't had a winter, and where I came from, I had a winter every single year, and now I left in January. So when I arrived, I was right in the middle. I went from winter to summer, and then I went all through the year. Didn't have a winter, and then I've gone again. So I think my internal clock is getting confused, because I just sleep is not as easy coming right at the moment. So I don't know. I part of me thinks that I should get to the chemist and get some melatonin and try to regulate my sleep a little bit. I always did that whenever I flew internationally. When I first came to Australia, I had some melatonin, which, if you're having sleep issues, is pretty good. It's not really habit forming and everything. It's very light, and you can take partial dosage and everything, but it's over the counter. so there's not much really to worry about. But it does a pretty good job of knocking you out. I'm big on using that when you travel to a new time zone and your sleep patterns are all off. Because when I flew from Kansas went from Kansas to LA to Sydney, and coming here is not so bad, but going back, the jet lag is just terrible. But when I landed, I had been up for quite a bit of time, so when I got to Sydney, I definitely wanted to make sure that when I went to bed, that I actually went to sleep. And it's pretty good in that sense. It's not necessarily like a sleeping pill or anything like that, but take a dose of it and it will get you drowsy and just give you that little extra edge to fall asleep. But I always strongly encourage that if you're traveling internationally and going to a much different time zone. Because when I left for Sydney the first time, I had been up for I'd been up all day, and then I flew out to LA midday, and then I had a 5-hour layover, and then it's about a 14 or 15, depending on the flight, it's about a 14 or 15-hour flight from LA to Sydney. And then when you arrive in Sydney, you've actually gone ahead in time. So I left on Monday and I arrived on Wednesday. Even though I left LA at like 9 o'clock Monday night, I arrived Wednesday afternoon. It's a complete mind screw. But by that point, I had been up for a lot of hours, and so when I got to the hotel, I was like, okay, it's time to go to sleep. So I threw in some of the melatonin. I had little gummies. They were pretty good. It was like 2 gummies for a full dose and everything. There'd be times where I would just take 1 gummy just to, kind of mellow out and everything. But once I was done using it, I put it away and everything. Because I'm a big believer that you should let your body run itself. But if you need a little bit of assistance from time to time, I try to not even take aspirin unless I absolutely need to. So, alrighty. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. I know this is kind of a short broadcast, but yeah. Tomorrow is Wednesday, and that means Jackbox Wednesday. I'll try really hard to get some sleep tonight so that I don't mess that up. I know some people were disappointed last week, but last week was just had some issues coming up. Just could not get to the schedule like I was really hoping to do so. But everything's a much better state this time around. So hopefully you're looking forward to some Jackbox gaming. And what was I going to say? Hopefully you'll be ready to join me for that as it's live and everything. As always, just be aware that I'm kind of running the show by myself, so it does take a little bit of time to work through the system and make sure to get everybody in there. So, but I tried to give everybody an opportunity. Everybody gets a chance to play and everything. But in the meantime, if you want to take a look at my About tab right below the broadcast here on Twitch. It's got all the rules and everything, so if you're new to the broadcast and you want to play some Jackbox, absolutely join in. You don't have to be a follower or anything, but I do ask that you do follow the rules and everything. Make sure that you just play nice. That's the bottom line. It can get raunchy, it can get silly, but there's some things I just don't want it to turn into, and that is, just something that is going to make people uncomfortable. So, that being said, I'm going to go ahead and finish this up here. So, hope to see you tomorrow, but if I don't see you then, we'll catch you whenever next time may be.